Chapter 3. I don't get it, said Arthur as the kids walked away. Who wouldn't want to get rid of our books? Not all our books, Francine reminded him. Just the Scare Your Pants Up Club book. Why pick on them? Asked Buster. Nobody had a quick answer. Hey, said Sue Ellen. Look at that. She pointed to a TV store across the street. The sidewalk filled the screen. Everyone crossed the street to find out what's going on. A suburban Erdwood City, said the news reporter. A parents group had chased some children's book off the shelves of the public library. The picture showed the library and all the kids waiting in line. That's us, said the Rain. How did we get on TV so fast? Asked Buster. I imagine, said the Rain, that they used a satellite downfeed to get the picture back to the studio. Shh, said Francine. I want to hear the rest. The parents group called Paul Parents Against Will's story, said the scare story or bad for kids. We tried unsuccessfully to reach E.A.D. Paul, the author of the book, for comments, hoping to build more support. Paul is holding a rally for concentrated parents. They will meet on the library steps at the 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The news moved on to other story. Red alert, Buster shouted. If we ever want the pants scared of us again, we've got to do something, and fast. But what? Asked Francine. The Brain scratched his head. Generally speaking, he said, minors have limited access to legal recourse to or arbitration, which means, said Arthur, that there is much we can do. He looked around at his friend. But I'm not willing to give up yet. We have never given up before. Sure we have, said Buster. Lots of times, said Francine. We're good at giving up, said Sue Ellen. Not when it's important, said Arthur. Remember that time you helped clean out my garage so I could go with you to see Galaxy Avengers? Arthur remembered it well. Francine was carrying 2 heavy bags of trash. The Brain was stocking paint cans, and Arthur was lining up 2x4s against the wall. Buster was sweeping the floor. When he finished, he started balancing the broom on his nose. Suddenly, the broom fell off, knocking over the 2x4 that fell onto the paint can with open all splashed paint everywhere. Francine was so startled that she dropped the trash bag, and all the garbage tumbled out. I remember that, said Francine. Nice going, Buster. It was an accident, said Buster. I couldn't have happened to anyone. But they pointed, said Arthur. We made it up to the movie. The next day, said the Brain, after we cleaned up everything. Okay, said Arthur. So we hit a few bumps around the way. What about the time Buster needed help with his math? Buster was sitting on his couch, deep in concentration. His homework and math book were splashing out around him. Come on, Buster, said Arthur. You can get this, he said. Francine were wearing the number 7 and 3 on their chest. Paul was standing between them with an axe, the multiplication symbol dropped over him. The brain had an exercise taped to his forehead. Think quickly, said the brain. My forehead is beginning to itch. 21, said Buster. The answer was 21. I still remember it. See, said Arthur. It's forgotten about teaching Buster to multiply, said Francine. If we can do that, maybe we can do this too. I know, said Buster. Let's go on strictly. No more homework till we get our books back. Arthur sighed. The brain folded his arm. Francine rolled her eyes. All right, said Buster. It was what to try, but who had a better idea? Nobody did, not yet. Anyway,